Hi, good day to you wherever you are looking at me right now. This is my channel. This is Matters Arising with Honorable KEHINDE. On this channel, you will be seeing me analyzing the issues as it surrounds the polity in Nigeria. My name is Honorable KEHINDE. This is Matters Arising. You're welcome. Wherever you are, you will get updates, analysis, and reviews of events in Nigeria from my own perspective. My opinion, my views will be meted out to you, but you have a choice to have a contrary opinion or a view. Well, thank God for Facebook or the social media. We all have platforms. You have yours. Use your platforms to express yourself in the best way possible. Essentially, it is for the unity and development of Nigeria. That is why we are all doing this. You are all welcome. In the last edition, I was talking about Nigeria. I emphasized that the next edition, talking about Ogun State. Yes, we'll talk about Ogun State now. But before then, the events in recent times, in the past 24 hours, we have seen the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, jet out to on a foreign trip for the benefit of the nation. And so many issues have come out of that. We have seen him being criticized again, as usual, by Peter Obi, that he shouldn't have been going out. In fact, they have counted the number of days that he has gone out of the country and the number of days he has spent in the government or the president of Nigeria. Be that as it may, I feel my view is inconsequential. And like I said on radio this morning, must Obi be on our daily news every day because he wants to criticize? Must we hear Peter Obi every day? Must he criticize everything? And in my view, like I said on radio this morning, his criticism is becoming watered down. His criticism, people are no more paying attention to his criticism because Peter Obi tends to criticize everything. Don't forget that we have the issue of his 4-year term that he promised, and that is also an issue on the front burner. Who will believe him? Can he spend 4 years and leave? Can Nigeria's president condition be solved in 4 years? And again, can we trust a Peter Obi that said he will not leave ABGA, and he has left ABGA, jumped to PDP, jumped to Labour Party, jumped to ADC? We don't know where he's going to jump to now. Are we going to believe such a personality for promising us he's going to spend 4 years? Is it out of desperation? There are so many questions begging for answers as regards to Peter Obi. Then now, today, he says the president should not be traveling the way he's traveling. And I begin to wonder, how will the president bring in foreign investors who will help us to galvanize and improve this country? Just yesterday, the former finance minister and the finance minister of the economy, Madam Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, said the economy is stabilized, but that the country still needs to do what? Social engagement and social provision of amenities to ameliorate the sufferings of the people, which was exactly our words. But people have gone to town. The anti Tinubu forces have gone to town, criticizing the economists and turning it to a local economy. I need to tell you that what that woman said is a global economy, not only Nigeria economy. He compared the Nigeria economy vis-a-vis the other economies that propel Nigeria, the dollar and the foreign exchange and the stock market and the rest of them. But our people now what? Funnily, our people now are questioning Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala that as rice come down, the rice has to come down to the amount it was in the days of Jonathan, as if that is impossible and can be achieved in 2 years. Well, anyway, since Jonathan said he can achieve it in 4 years, probably they assume that in 2 years, Tinubu should do that magic of turning around Nigeria in 2 years. It's laughable. But I want to urge Nigerians to, for God's sake, let us listen to whatever statement somebody says. Not only listen, digest it, think about it before you make utterances. People are saying that he's trying to patronize Tinubu, or rather she was trying to patronize Tinubu, or there's a conspiracy between Madam Okonjo-Iweala and the government and the rest of it. Well, all these are, by the way, is expected anyway. So, but in my view, the woman is beyond Nigeria now. We all know the position she held and she holds right now. So she can't be parochial, she can't be sentimental, she has to say it as it is. Because after all, she has nothing to lose. Nigeria is not paying her salary. So, and she's very objective, and she has said what she thinks, or what she knows best, which is the economy of the nation. So let's pardon her, those of us that are, particularly our people, my people, they know themselves, that have gone to town and start abusing and criticizing the poor woman for expressing her views. Views are free, but views that are professionals, well, if you can get it free, like where she gives it out, fine. But they're supposed to be paid for. And we got something on a platter of gold, as free as possible, then we are still condemning and criticizing it. That's about Okonjo-Iweala. Now let's go on to the current happenings in Nigeria. Well, we will not forget, I said it this morning on radio, the issue of Emerson and Ambassador Kwamwan, funny enough, is still in the front burner. And I said in the morning, as I said it, and I'll repeat it again, that I wish Kwamwan would be taken to Kirikiri to serve even in these 24 hours, or to be made to do something that Nigerians can learn from, that you don't do this, you don't show big manism, you don't do this, no matter your status, no matter your position in Nigeria, you cannot be above the law. Do you know who I am? The attitude should be brought down to the background by Kwamwan giving that example. Well, I am surprised and I'm disappointed that Festus Keyamo can announce and honor him with what they call ambassador in quote. And I've also questioned the ambassador kind of thing. It is the wrong word to use for the right thing. It is a very wrong word to use. Why do you make somebody an ambassador of nuisance? What impact will it have? Until we see the Kwamwan doing the needful, whatever they have told him to do for them in improving the image of the airline and then telling people to do it, until we see him do that, before you can confer an award to anybody. I don't know how you confer an honorary award to somebody as an ambassador of whatever, without us seeing what he has done as a kind of penitence to what really made him to get that honor. It is preposterous, to say the least. And Mr. Festus Keyamo, for the first time, has disappointed me in this, and I wish something should be done about it. That he should come out and manner. That ambassador is wrong. What is wrong is wrong. Kwamwan cannot be an ambassador. The last time I checked an ambassador, it gives me a different meaning from what is even happening here. That Festus Keyamo, the honorable minister, awarded him ambassador. Let him go and clean let him go and sweep the terminal building. Let people see him. Let the camera see him that he's sweeping. He's getting punished for what he did, even though he's not sent to prison. Or let him go to prison for 24 hours, like Emerson that was judged from the aviation side. Wasn't judged. We are not privileged to know what actually she did that deserves such unruly treatment. And I also berate the women in Nigeria. Most of these are women activists. Where were you? Where are you up to now? That your fellow woman was stripped almost naked in that manner, and you guys are not saying anything. If you're to be a politician now, a political position now, you're somebody in a political position or whatever, you jump out and start raising a looter. I'm not proud of these Nigerian women activists as at this moment because of the Emerson case, because they never came out. We never had any obvious the Kosili and the rest of them that used to come out. So they come out only for politics and for their gains, for relevance, for people to sustain that they are still relevant in the polity. That is not it. This is a case that the dignity of the woman should be their priority too. So I'm disappointed for Emerson, but the matter has been as well swept under the carpet. Thank God the NBA stood up to say no, they are going to represent the girl FOC and other people that came out. And the barrister, the honorable minister is a lawyer too. He's supposed to know the implication. You can't just treat a matter one-sidedly, no matter what the person has done. She has a right to explain herself for Nigerians to know. But so sad as it were, in fact, some people, Nigerians are funny. Some people now are even assuming that what she did, the fact that some people have offered her dollars and offered her trips all over the world, that it is not an error. That you should go and do that as well to become ambassador, in quotes. So let's leave the ambassador case. Let's come down to where Tinubu has traveled, the president has traveled. People can continue making noise, but my view is this: you cannot be doing the same thing and expect a different result. When you shout, Tinubu has traveled, and he has been traveling, and the traveling has been giving positive things, so to my view, to Nigerians. So why you keep shouting? Why are you keeping shouting and counting the days and numbers and hours as the president has spent abroad? Does it translate to anything in your view or in your life personally? So that is it. Then finally, I want to quickly go to Ogun State. That's my state. I'm proud of Ogun State. That is why I'm called the son of the soil of Ogun State. But right now, I'm not too proud of Ogun State. In the first instance, I went to Olumo Rock, renovated Olumo Rock yesterday. Fine job, well done. But that the beauty of that place is exceptional. It's a fantastic thing that was done there. But the Olumo authority is still begging for some attentions. From what I see, we have been all over the world. I'm aware, I was in Ghana for about 5-6 years. I'm aware that in Ghana, they make a lot of revenue from tourism. Olumo is there now. What will be the aftermath of the renovation? What will happen there? Are the stakeholders carried along? Are the practitioners in film and entertainment and tourism and in Ogun State? We have them in multitude. Are they part of what is done or just a political show off? Many questions are begging for answers as far as that Olumo Rock is concerned. I went there, I saw the ambience, I saw the people, massive, and I'm just imagining after the closure of the tourist site on the 1st of September, according by the instruction of the governor, that the place will now be closed and people will pay in, and the amount they are calling needs to be discussed. You know, government cannot be using us and throwing banters and throwing anything they want at us. We have stakeholders in every industry. You cannot build a court, a high court of Nigeria without lawyers getting involved. No. You can't build an hospital in Nigeria or anywhere in the world without having some doctors, some notable doctors, quality doctors, celebrity doctors to be part of the organogram of what you are doing. But I think there's still room for correction by the Ogun State government, because Ike man, good afternoon, Ike man. I see you, the music man, the Olopa. Now, what I'm saying is, you need to involve stakeholders in anything you are doing for the people. Involve the people in whatever you want them to enjoy from you. Carry them along. Tap from their experience, tap from their expertise, and at the end of the day, you get the pass mark. I see so many flaws in Olumo Rock, you know. I see so many things. People have been there. They have seen professionals that are colleagues in Abeokuta, in Ogun State. I've seen and said so many things about the place until I went there to see yesterday. Fantastic. It has been done. For the first time, our sector has been recognized in the past 6 years, because I've never seen anything being done for the sector as astonishing like that of the Olumo Rock. Fine, it's been done. But what is the government doing about it in future? How will it generate the revenue that will actually go to the government coffers? How much is it worth? And for the last time, the roads to that place are from Abeokuta, Core Abeokuta, are in terrible condition. Very terrible condition. I imagine how you want to go to a very brand new place that is being renovated and done and dusted, and you can't have access to the place by road. As I speak, the what is it called? The shocks of my car are in trouble. The steering rack are in trouble just for passing the road, just for passing a road to go to the tourist center. It's sad. And somebody somewhere tried to tell our governor that it is not okay if that road is not okay. The road to Olumo Rock must be okay before we can appreciate that Olumo Rock is okay. That's my view. That's my opinion. Another thing is that in Ogun State we had a challenge. Our challenge is that our politicians, the political class, do not want you to say something that the government needs to correct. They believe that by the time you say anything, you are an enemy of the government, that you don't like the governor, or you are this, or you are a former governor's friend, or you are this, or you are that. They used to find fault to tackle an objective view and criticism of the government in Ogun State. That's what we have been to for a long time. But be that as it may, if you are developmental minded, if you are fair minded and free minded, tell somebody to tell the governor, or even tell the governor that the road to Olumo Rock from Abeokuta town is an eyesore, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. So I've spoken about almost everything here. Time is fast spent. Today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I wish you all a very fantastic weekend. Until then, when I come your way, my name is Honorable KEHINDE SOAGA. I'll see you when I see you. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye now.